Architects of Change is a research project focusing on sustainable education, first conceived and developed in 2020 by myself alongside fellow colleagues from architecture and the built environment, Professor Aoife Wiberg and Professor Jayanda Muldal. Architects of Change Phase 1 helped us educate local business leaders on sustainable topics, and this eventually evolved into a new program for environmental education in Key Stage 2 and Key Stage 3 schools. This is the third year of the project. The project has a full-time research assistant, Dr. Lorraine Holloway, who joined the project last year. We're also still in collaboration with the school's outreach team, who have helped us facilitate connections with local schools in Coleraine and Derry, Londonderry.
I am passionate about the Architects of Change project because it is crucial for us all to take action to help create a healthier and more sustainable environment for present and future generations. But more importantly, it is also our duty to educate the upcoming generations on sustainability and the significance of preserving our world, as our children will be the future stewards of our environment and communities. By cultivating environmental consciousness in children early on, we can empower them to be knowledgeable and dedicated guardians of the environment. This is why the Architects of Change Phase 3 workshops are so important and crucial to cultivating environmental consciousness in our Key Stage 2 and Key Stage 3 pupils. My background initially stems from my academic training, but a doctorate in philosophy from Queen's University, investigating how people's feelings about their physical surroundings can affect their decision-making, along with a master's in communication, where I investigated the potential of community engagement in preventing feelings of social isolation and loneliness in Northern Ireland. This academic training, along with my prior work experience as an undergraduate demonstrator at Queen's University and my recent postdoctoral research on the challenges of women-led rural innovation at the University of Galway, has given me a much deeper understanding of the complex relationship between emotions and decision-making, particularly in the context of our local communities. This understanding has prepared me well for my current role as a project lead for the Architects of Change Phase 3 project. My prior social research and a strong commitment and passion to educating and nurturing the next generation will enhance the next phase of the Architects of Change project by motivating the next generation of students to recognise how their emotions towards their local communities and homes can influence their environment now and in the future.
One important evolution is that this year also we're working with the Future Island, which is a new research project based on Rathlin Island that focuses on a green transition ecosystem. On the Future Island project, I am the co-lead on Work Package 4, which is designing sustainable futures, educations and engagement.
The project's outcomes are primarily encouraging young children to be as environmentally aware as possible, to be able to understand their impact on the planet, whilst also having fun learning about recycling, reducing, reusing their impact, and as well as being conscious of their carbon footprint. This free training program is for Key Stage 2 children in the North Coast and Northwest region. We have been fortunate to deliver these workshops to schools in Coleraine, Derry, Londonderry, and have upcoming workshops in Ballycastle, Rathlin Island and Armoy taking place in March to May this year. The workshops are being delivered in schools with certain activities like an upcycling workshop taking place on Ulster University campuses like Coleraine and Magee. We also have a biodiversity trip planned for participating schools, which will be held in May.
I believe educating young people on climate change is vitally important. Whenever the opportunity arose to be involved in Architects of Change with the university here, I grabbed it with both hands as a school teacher. I knew it would be engaging, I knew it would be informative, I knew it would be inspiring for the children in Ballysally Primary School. The children have learned a lot. They have learned about the importance of the carbon footprint, the importance of looking after not only the planet, but their own community in which they live, study and play. The more children can identify and take pride in their own communities, the better for everyone. I have seen firsthand the positive impact already from the children in Ballysally. It would be fantastic if we can continue on in this journey. It is a fantastic project and very important that as many children as possible get to take part in it.
I really had lots of fun, lots of activities that really helped me understand what I was learning.
I really enjoyed the carbon footprint one, the one where we were able to take our shoes and socks off and then paint our feet. It was kind of strange outing your painted feet onto paper, but it really helped me understand what carbon footprint is, and we will always remember it.
I have learned about the need to be more careful in my society, the importance of carbon footprint, the importance of looking after not only the planet but my own community. It was fantastic. Please do come back.
Architects of Change is one of my favourite programmes because it turns on its head this idea that the most experienced people become community leaders. Actually, what we found is that young people, irrespective of their age, are passionate about sustainability. They're passionate about place and community, and they really want to do something themselves rather than wait for others to tell them how to be leaders. So Architects of Change was always about empowering young people, children and young people, to think about what community means to them, to think about the future and future sustainability, and to get out there and learn all of that in practice. So it's a pleasure that the Housing Executive has been able to fund that work along with our partners, and I look forward to seeing a generation of young people now really passionate in the northwest of Northern Ireland about what sustainability means to them and their communities.
My ambition for the future of the project would be to continue widening our program's access to schools around Northern Ireland and to support as many children as possible in their initial stages of their environmental journey. Recently, we won the Distinguished Collaborative Education Excellence Award at Ulster University, and we're really pleased that our project has been judged worthy of this prestigious recognition. This award recognizes the substantial contribution a diverse team of staff from academic and professional services have made to the learning and teaching experience of our students. Learning and teaching, of course, is a two-way street, and therefore the team gratefully acknowledges the inspirations and impact that we have gained from our students of all levels and all ages in the past few years.
By educating children about issues like global warming, we can also alleviate their worry and anxiety surrounding the issue by engaging them through practical, hands-on and enjoyable creative activities that will foster a lifelong appreciation and regard for the natural world, ranging from small steps such as upcycling and recycling to larger endeavours like sustainability and food waste reduction. We can empower children to take an active role in the sustainability movement.